What up gamers, Fancier here, and welcome back to Goddess of Victory NIKKE. So last time we began the second anniversary event over here, which is Old Tales, and in this stream, in this video here, we're going to resume the story, going to finish up part 1 of the story, and then do part 2. Okay. Oh.
Commencing attack!
Here we are, with Cinderella.
The attack squad has all been annihilated.
We can't hold her back. These supplies are meant for the Ark. We have to keep them safe.
It's impossible! There's no way we can win!
Mobilize all troops. We can at least buy some time so others can divert the supplies.
I'm picking up unidentified entities. 5 in total. They're NIKKEs.
5.
Be more heretics?
Assessing the situation.
Yeah, it's probably the good squad.
5 unidentified NIKKE units appear to be engaging with Onichiro.
What?
Hey, here we go. Red Shoes leaps into action, or into the air. Dang. Alright. What a sight. At the same time, a beam surges toward her. Red Shoes' legs burst into flames. She changes direction in midair, evading the brunt of the beam's impact.
High mobility melee combat gear. Red Shoes? It's equipped with a main booster as well as additional thrusters, granting the user agility both on the ground and in the air. If you can get close, the main booster can be used to deliver crushing physical blows.
Red Shoes' kick is blocked by Enichiro's glass slippers. They really renamed her now. She's at that point. I mean, yeah, she definitely is at that point. It's just everything's just happening so fast. Like we just gave up on Cinderella. However, the sheer power behind the strike is still enough to cause her to stagger.
She blocked it?
There we go. The orb in Little Mermaid's hand begins to twist and contort. Soon, it splits into smaller orbs which fly towards
A
Enichiro.
high-density polymetal expansive alloy, Spindrift, a special weapon only Little Mermaid can wield, capable of changing shape entirely. It is controlled by her brainwaves.
The liquid metal splatters across Enichiro's body. Seemingly unaffected, she deploys glass slippers. I gotta say, man, glass slippers look so cool. First they were like wings, and now they're I guess now shields.
Remember what I said about it being able to expand?
Little Mermaid whispers softly.
Yeah.
Enichiro falls to one knee, as if crushed by an overwhelming force. Oh dang.
Spindrift serves as a catalyst to convey Siren's voice, so that only you can hear it. It's perfect for whispering sweet nothings to you, and only you.
What should we go with, Hansel? Let's heat up this Ice Queen. Fire it is then. Sounds great.
The huge flask that Gretel is holding and the steel pillar Hansel is holding are combined. The liquid in the flask sloshes around violently, and the steel pillar vibrates while emitting loud screeches.
The ever-so-adaptable weapon system, Witch's Cauldron. A specialized weapon operated in unison by Hansel and Gretel. Gretel pieces together the weapon, while Hansel operates it.
I wonder, since with these two, since they're both I guess considered as one, if they were to be playable, they are kind of treated as one NIKKE to pull.
If I may say so myself, there's nothing they can't create from this system.
Flames spew from the barrel of Witch's Cauldron. And Enichiro, who is already on her knees, is engulfed in a massive conflagration.
Did it work? We think it'll take more than this to fell Cinderella.
Looks like you're right.
As the flames die down, Enichiro is revealed to be standing, completely unharmed.
Her entire body is coated in an ultra-high-strength glass-based coating, equipped with a generator which can repel any potential enemies and allow for short-term levitation. It is controlled by her brain waves, a specialized weapon designed for both offense and defense. Glass slippers, a tremendous weapon to begin with. She also has the innate talent and relentless drive required to hone it to a fine point.
and Ichiro walks forward, completely indifferent to the flames.
She is my masterpiece, a worthy successor to the goddesses.
Gretel and I don't think this is the time to be boasting.
I knew it before, but she is truly incredible. I'm in awe.
You don't think she was nearly this powerful before?
Her specifications were impressive, sure, but after these recent engagements, they've been upgraded even further. She must have undergone modifications from the Raptures.
Dang.
Modifications?
It doesn't make any sense otherwise. This isn't good. Our plan to knock some sense into her and try to talk.
Abe, reinforcements are coming.
What?
Oh boy. Abe looks behind Enichiro. Numerous tanks and mass-produced NIKKE units are approaching.
Damn it.
Ooh.
No. Don't come near.
I thought at first it might be Raptures, but it's I guess the...
Ave?
We need to draw her in close. If that many reinforcements arrive...
Oh. Enichiro leaps into the air. Soaring upwards, Enichiro levitates with the sun behind her.
She could crush us with a flick of the wrist. She'll bombard us with hundreds of beams, all while being out of reach of our own attacks.
Oh no.
Everyone, take cover. Protect yourselves with whatever you can.
Enichiro stands in the center of the battlefield, which now resembles a wasteland. The freshly scorched ground smolders from the beam blast. Everyone is either dead or otherwise incapacitated. All except for one. Abe, barely standing, looks ready to collapse at any moment.
Such strength. This is insane. I don't know what they did to
Well, you made her.
But whoever it was, they did a bang-up job.
Abe struggles to move forward. Enichiro, whose face has remained expressionless until now, finally shows emotion.
Cinderella, you fool. Get a grip. Do you have any idea what you're putting us through?
Abe stumbles forward. Enichiro's beam pierces through Abe's thigh. A strike clearly not meant as a kill shot. This situation is a first for both Cinderella and Enichiro.
Are you having fun yet? Huh? Is it thrilling to watch me struggle when you could squash me like a bug without even trying? Alright then. I'll let you keep getting your kicks.
Abe continues to walk. Oh dang. More beams fire. Abe's body becomes increasingly perforated. Enduring the mind-numbing pain, Abe stands before Enichiro and hugs glass slippers floating in front of her. A barrage of beams pierce through Abe's body. She knows she doesn't have much time left. This is the end. She forcefully twists the glass slippers in her hands to face Enichiro, turning the mirror-like surface towards her.
Look at yourself right now. You're so beautiful.
The reflection on glass slipper's surface show Enichiro, or Cinderella, holding the severed head of a NIKKE in her hands. Wait, what? Whose head is that? Is it Abe?
What have I done?
Cinderella runs and bangs on the invisible wall.
Let me out! Let me out! I said let me out!
On the other side of the wall, Enichiro stares at the fallen Abe. She nudges with Abe with the tip of her foot. The object which intrigued Enichiro is no longer moving.
I will never forgive you
Dang.
for this! Never! I'll kill you! I swear it!
Why do you question your mission?
This was never my mission! My mission is to join the goddess and fight for humanity! To become more beautiful than any...
No, it's not. Your mission is to serve the Queen and eliminate her enemies. Look, this is what happens when you abandon your mission. Isn't it painful? Remember your mission, and you will find peace. This wall will disappear, and your troubles will vanish. You know that this wall will never disappear otherwise. Now, discovered your true mission.
Cinderella continues to hammer on the invisible barrier. Nothing changes. Inichiro lifts Abe's frayed body. She tilts her head and looks around, then tosses the body to the ground, with sound effects too, without a shred of emotion. Inichiro's gaze then shifts towards the others. Red Shoes, Little Mermaid, and Hansel and Gretel.
No, no more.
Is it painful? If you stray from your intended mission, you will forever be destined to watch this. You will be powerless to do anything. So accept your true mission and find peace.
Inichiro stops in front of Little Mermaid, then reaches out and grabs her chin.
Stop. I'll accept it. Just stop.
I'm glad.
There is one condition.
What is it?
To not harm my friends.
You must kill the goddesses.
Oh. Okay, she is glitching out.
Do you understand? You lived for the goddesses. They are the biggest obstacle to you accepting your true mission.
That's right. As long as the goddesses are alive, I cannot accept my true mission.
Okay, some loophole.
Yes, precisely. Relax and tell me of your own accord that you accept your true mission. Then the wall will disappear, and you will kill the goddesses.
Oh.
Now, hurry.
I will accept my true mission. A floating sensation envelops my body, and I'm being pulled somewhere. I am being pulled by myself. The one with the crimson eyes. There is no wall. My body feels lighter. Yes, I will disappear and become her. No longer will there be any walls. That's good, as I must go kill the goddesses.
No, geez.
There's no way I can win. How could I possibly defeat the goddesses? Go. Go and fulfill your mission. And once that is done, kill Cinderella.
Old tales to be continued.
Goddesses, to the queen.
Alright, old tales. Here we go.
Glass Slippers is shattered. The party's over.
The chiming of the clock rings out loudly. As if reacting to the sound, Cinderella opens her eyes. Oh boy.
What the?
Run!
Calm down. These restraints are made out of pure titanium. She's not going anywhere.
It hurts!
Why is she reacting so strongly now, when she didn't before?
Is it working? There wasn't any reaction until 5 minutes after the substance was injected.
This Vophouse truly could be a heretic killer.
It's remarkable that a bullet made from a substance extracted from the blood has such a pronounced effect. Unbelievable. What exactly is this Vophouse?
The important thing is that this is highly effective against heretics. Research it thoroughly and give me a report.
What do you mean by research?
We have a test subject right in front of us, and the means to manipulate it at will. Do you need me to explain further?
Where am I? What am I?
She's talking. Is she no longer a heretic?
No way. Look at those eyes. They're the same as a NIKKE who's been corrupted. Corruption is incurable. Don't believe anything this thing says. Got it?
All right.
We can win. If we weaponize this Vophouse, we can win.
What happened to me? Please, answer me.
Jeez.
That hurts. What happened to my comrades? What happened to the goddess squad? What happened to the world? The pain!
I wonder if I started the right story, because like I feel like we've been missing some stuff. I need to look back. I feel like I missed out on some
How
stuff.
much time has passed?
Ugh.
Where is this place?
Ugh.
Say something,
Ugh.
please!
Shut up. Just shut up.
Or maybe we're supposed to not know what's happened. I'll definitely double check.
Stop talking and stay quiet. You don't deserve to talk. Do you know how many people you've killed? How many NIKKEs you've destroyed? So many people. And it's all because of you. Murderer. Butcher. Traitor. You're a disgrace to the NIKKE name. Humanity's greatest failure. You're a monster. You'll never be able to wash yourself of these sins for as long as you live.
I see. My story has been tainted. My story is not beautiful anymore. I'm no longer beautiful. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for being weak, for killing, for being alive. I'm sorry.
Open this door immediately.
Now,
Oh,
I will remain still.
what?
I won't do anything now that my body has been changed in order to contribute to humanity, even if in the smallest way. I will remain like this. I will close my ears, my eyes, my mouth, and remain still.
You bastards! I said open this door! What are you doing to her?
Please, I hope that this can atone for my sins, even if only partially.
You got 1 minute.
Oh shoot.
That's all I can give you.
Wait, there's more story here.
Okay,
No speaking or physical contact. All you can do is look.
I got it.
If you break these rules, we'll have no choice but to intervene using force.
How long are you going to keep babbling? How many times do I have to tell you that I got— What's your name?
Oh,
I
whoops.
understand all the
Skip
damn
some.
rules, and I have no
My hand
intention
slipped.
of breaking them, so don't say another word to me. Or else I'll call your superior and make your life a living hell.
Your authority has been revoked.
Would you like to put that to the test? Even if my authority has been revoked, I've got more pull than an entire truckload of your superiors. You've jerked me around and wasted enough of my time already with this red tape. Open the door, now.
The door to the lab opens, and a cold chill can be felt. Abe looks at Cinderella hanging on a specially made frame. Abe walks over. She hears the loud protest from the researcher behind her, but he pays him no mind. Abe gets closer and looks at Cinderella's face. She opens her eyes and looks at Abe.
Cinderella,
Ave,
are you back?
yeah.
But why are you like this? You fool.
If you don't get away from her now, I'll shoot.
We don't have time for this. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Abe starts to fuss with the cables wrap around Cinderella.
Wait, what are you doing?
Ave,
Dang it. How do you untie this?
I said stop.
Ave, stop.
We're getting out of here.
I'll shoot. Level 1 combat alert.
Raptures are coming.
What?
The researcher hurriedly pulls out his phone.
A large-scale unit of raptures are approaching, including 5 Tyrant class.
Tyrant class?
Everyone evacuate. Anichiro is to be disposed of immediately.
That's our cue to get out of here. Get up, Cinderella.
I'm staying.
You can feel guilty and be a guinea pig all you want, but I know you don't want to be captured by the Raptors and assimilated again.
As Cinderella moves, the cables wrap around her body break.
Glass slippers. Connect. Let's go.
Can you stop those things from coming this way?
No, not right now. My link with glass slippers is too unstable.
Fine, then let's book it out of here.
Emergency! The heretic Anichiro has escaped.
Keep your pants on. We haven't even taken a single step yet.
Requesting backup.
It's okay. Don't be scared. I won't let you get hurt.
You crazy bastard! What are you shooting for?
Die, heretic, you traitor!
What do you think he's gonna do with that pistol against her?
Oh,
She doesn't have a scratch on her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for cutting, burning, stabbing, freezing, and searing you. Please spare me. Please.
Cinderella cautiously walks forward.
I swear I have no intention of hurting you.
God, don't come near me. Stay back, you hear? I'm sorry. It was all my fault.
I don't resent you. I understand how you feel.
Cinderella takes another step forward.
So? Oh.
Mommy?
Jeez.
He's dead.
But how? Why?
The Raptors have begun their attack. We've got to run.
Run
I think he
to
just ended
where?
himself.
Anywhere. Title: Heretic Lab Report. The lab in which the heretic was being stored was destroyed by a large-scale rapture unit. 425 casualties. 124 NIKKE units damaged beyond repair. All internal data for the lab was lost. Special notes. The heretic, Anna Chiro, it regained
Escaped.
consciousness
Skip
32
that.
days before the incident. Conclusion. It has been confirmed that the heretic Anna Chiro summoned the Raptures using a calling signal, killed the workers inside the lab, and escaped.
You're the ace up our sleeve for this mission? You look
Oh.
pretty weak to me. I wonder if you're up to the task.
Wait, what is this now? I'm so confused with the timeline. First we were like, you got restrained, and then now we're with the goddess squad.
This is our first meeting, and this is how you act? Your rudeness knows no bounds.
That's rich coming from someone parading themselves around in a dress, prattling on about how they're a goddess.
Who in the world are you talking about? I know it's not me. Please, forgive her for her impropriety. I apologize on behalf of my colleague.
Yeah, you go ahead and apologize, because I won't be.
Keep on waiting. I rescind my apology. You deserve one directly from them.
You said you were Cinderella, right? I have a lot of questions about glass slippers. Can I take a look at it?
Yeah, I think this is a dream.
If at all possible, I'd love to tinker with it and take it apart.
Oh my goodness! Talking about undressing on the first meeting.
Oh my.
That's rather bold of you. It's important to keep in mind where you're undressing as well.
Ugh. Anyway, I'd be quite interested in having a look.
I'm sorry for all the chatter. You must be disappointed that we're not what you expected.
Not at all. I love how lively you all are.
Cinderella, was it? We have high expectations for you during this mission. From what I hear, you're the equivalent of a walking tactical weapon. Can you show me what you can do?
Of course, anytime.
Very good. Let's proceed with the test right now.
Hey, it's the cool commando, or not commando, commander.
We've prepared 500 NIKKEs. Show us how quickly you can kill them.
Oh wow, what? Okay. I didn't know they used their own NIKKEs for like a test run like this,
Okay,
for like a demonstration.
From what we hear, you're quite skilled at killing NIKKEs.
Wait, what's going on?
Show us.
I'm
I
so
hope
confused
you're
now.
ready for this.
I don't know if it's because like I don't know why they're okay with killing NIKKEs. I thought that's their own guys. But like I said, I'm guessing this is a dream. I guess it makes
I
sense
see
if
you're
if this is a
quite
dream.
Oh, before we start, just a small formality. We need you to make a record. Nothing too serious. Something where you talk about your aspirations and stuff like that.
My aspirations? That's easy to answer. I want to thrive and coexist with the ravishing goddesses. In the end, I would like to become even more beautiful than them.
Don't you think that might be a bit challenging?
What makes you think that?
Because you've got too much blood on your hands.
Okay, it's a dream. She woke up.
Are you awake?
Hey, you're finally awake.
Seems like you were having a good dream. You were shouting and tossing and turning like crazy.
I dreamt About the goddesses.
Even now, you can't get them off your mind, can you?
It was a nightmare.
I hate it when that happens.
What is this place?
This is my personal bunker where I'd scurry off to if I didn't feel like working. No one knows about it except me.
Ave.
Wait. First, eat this.
Abe hands Cinderella an MRE, its soup. Steam wafts from the bag, and a strong smell of artificial seasoning lingers in the air.
Just because you're a heretic doesn't mean you can't eat, right?
I don't know.
Then try it. Well?
I can eat.
How's the taste?
It's good.
Then eat up. You probably haven't had a proper meal in ages.
Yeah.
That's it. Eat it all. You probably feel it's unfair, right? Go on. Cry as much as you want, until there are no more tears to shed. It's quite fortunate though, don't you think? Even after all these changes, you can still cry. Monsters don't shed tears. You fought with the goddesses and lost. You were torn to shreds.
Okay, so I think there was meant to be like a time skip, because that's what I thought what might happen next was that Cinderella would go up against the goddess squad.
It was a decent idea, using the goddesses as a form of suicide. Anichiro had become a symbol, but one on which humans could pin all their hatred. If things had been left as they were, humanity would have crumbled from within. Therefore, the heretic Anichiro was transferred to a place called the Heretic Lab. But you didn't die. Every time you were injured, you regenerated. When they took you to that place, you were subjected to all sorts of inspections.
You don't need to sugarcoat it.
All right. You were experimented on. They wanted to find out what weapons worked against heretics and how to neutralize your ability to regenerate. To get a better idea of your interior composition. For a while, they couldn't find anything of much use. Then an unknown substance called Vophaus was introduced. Apparently, it's a substance that kills heretics.
Huh? It specifically targets heretics?
That's right. Hard to wrap your mind around, isn't it? A substance specifically designed to eliminate a heretic.
That must mean there are more of them. Heretics.
That's
Yes.
a reasonable deduction. Anyway, they injected you with Vophaus. There was a noticeable decline in your regenerative abilities, and then you began to regain consciousness. That's when you returned to your original self, right?
Yeah, I think that's when we began the story 2 here.
Yeah.
I knew it. That tells me Vophaus isn't a substance meant to kill heretics, but the cure for corruption.
Oh shoot.
I doubt I need to tell you what happened after that. You experienced it yourself.
What happened to everyone?
After getting a thrashing from you, we were just waiting to die when Oswald came and
Hey.
revived us.
There's Oswald.
He repaired us, did all sorts of other things, and 2 months flew by.
Dang, 2 months.
We cleared our names and proved we weren't traitors.
Did you get a brain scan?
No. At this point, the only information they'd be able to get with that would be our favorite foods, so they didn't bother using it. We worked hard to explain and presented evidence, so we're in the clear now. Well, we're still under strict surveillance.
I heard something about a central government.
The United Forces of Humanity and VTC merged to become the central government. All the other smaller corporations were also incorporated. It sounds like a corporate merger, doesn't it? Humanity acknowledged defeat and hid underground. They're moving to a giant subterranean city called the Ark.
So yeah, the story is taking place in the past. Like I knew that because of the goddess squad, like their appearance. Like even though I don't know much about them because I'm like so early into the story of the main game. Like from the looks of them, I think they're supposed to be like their past selves.
They admitted defeat? The straw that broke the camel's back must have been...
Yes, it was you. Your actions are what caused the lift mission to fail. The area near the lift saw a rapid increase in raptures and became impenetrable. We can no longer target the highest-ranking figure among the hellish horde, and they constantly keep pouring out more raptures. It's unfortunate, but what can we do?
Why did you come to free me?
Because you would have died if I left you. You might become corrupted again.
Wouldn't it be better if I died? I killed so many people. I destroyed countless Nikkes. I prevented humankind from succeeding. It's not even certain if I've been cured. I might regress. I'm no longer beautiful. Wouldn't it be better if I just died? Or went back and spent the rest of my days as a test subject? I don't know what I am anymore. I don't know what I should live for anymore. Who am I? Anichiro? Or Cinderella? Ave, in your eyes, what do I look like?
A pathetic fool. If you're looking for comfort, then you came to the wrong person. You know me. I'm not one for flattery. However, there are others who can do that in my stead.
Huh?
I called some of your old friends over.
Are they still around?
Oh.
They'll be here soon. Do you think there's anyone tracking us?
I would assume so.
It's awfully quiet, though.
This is Oswald we're talking about, after all. It might be smart to sit back and observe it first.
Well, we haven't noticed anything that seems too concerning, so it should be okay.
We want to see Cinderella as soon as we can.
Cinderella, come out.
You still look like Anichiro to me.
Yes, the eyes.
Your eyes are still red.
I just realized he's like projecting this thing on her arm.
She wasn't into the innocent look anymore, so she went for a makeover. Cinderella, say something.
Everyone?
Hansel, Gretel, and Little Mermaid flinch and step back.
Sorry, we're not scared. You just surprised us, that's all. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry for causing you so much suffering, for messing everything up. I know this might be hard to believe, but I think I'm in my right mind now.
I mean, I hope so. Little Mermaid cautiously approaches Cinderella and quietly reaches out her hand.
Siren.
Cinderella extends her hand to hold Little Mermaid's. Startled, Little Mermaid takes a few steps back. Okay, what's happening?
Gretel and I think Siren is still scared.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
I'm scared, but Gretel wants to kill Cinderella.
Oh my gosh.
We're still sore about getting our butts handed to us.
Watch your mouth.
You should consider our feelings. If Oswald hadn't saved Hansel and Gretel and the others, we would all have died.
They're like referring to themselves as a third person.
We also know the reason Cinderella acted the way she did was because she was corrupted. However, we're still scared and want to kill her. I'm sorry. Give us some time. It won't be easy to go back to the way things were. Once it's clear that you're back to your usual self, we'll apologize, and we'll give you a big hug.
Sorry.
Siren, stop talking.
I'm a little scared too. Give me a little more time.
Be careful and don't phrase anything like a command, or it can activate your powers.
A little time will make things better.
I told you not to speak. Why don't you listen to me?
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, that's the most I feel like Little Mermaid has spoken clearly.
You can't trust me yet. I'll wait.
It's getting late, so let's get some rest. It'll take at least a day for everyone to lower their guard anyway.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Can I borrow Cinderella for a bit?
Sure, you should try and make her feel better.
Got it. Cinderella, this way.
Okay.
Red Shoes and Cinderella walk together.
Thank goodness.
Sorry. I can't help the way I feel. I'm scared. Gretel feels a little sorry for Cinderella.
I know. We can't go back to the way things were straight away.
Red Shoes hand Cinderella a cup of tea.
Drink this.
This is...
Yes, it's the same tea we had before. I figured it'd be perfect to ease us into talking more openly.
You know, I still don't know if I trust the tea, because I feel like that was the only thing that was consumed, like, during the first time that made Cinderella maybe act all weird. But I don't know, so far it's been kind of innocent with, like, Red Shoes on the way that she behaved. Like, I don't know if there's gonna be, like, a big plot twist that the tea was the reason why she got corrupted.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Do your eyes hurt?
No, they don't. They don't feel strange at all. It just feels like a simple color change, that's all.
It looks like a mark.
You're right.
It's pretty.
I'd rather you not say that.
Sorry. What about the rest of you? Any pain or discomfort?
This might sound strange, but I feel more energetic than ever. I almost feel omnipotent.
That's understandable. You underwent a major upgrade. How about your appetite or sleep habits?
The same. No change.
You really are back. You haven't changed a bit. Your tone, your facial expressions, everything is the same.
Yeah.
It's such a relief.
Thank you.
Do you remember everything from when you were corrupted?
Yes. I remember everything. I acted of my own free will, killing those NIKKEs and those humans. I thought it was all for the Queen. I truly believed I was doing something beautiful. When I came to my senses, I wanted to die.
So, it warps your consciousness entirely. Turns you into a rapture.
I believe so.
Was there anything else that was out of the norm?
There was this wall.
A wall?
I was present, but I saw another version of me on the other side of the wall. And I couldn't break it down. But me beyond the wall did terrible things. All I could do was watch helplessly.
Like a split personality. Huh, that's remarkable.
My mental faculties weren't enough to resist it. I was terrified.
Was there anything else? Like someone talking to you or something?
Yes. Someone spoke to me. It tried to tempt me into listening to it.
It tried to persuade you into doing things?
I don't know if I could call it persuasion. There was a time when I came to my senses, and when I did, it threatened me, as if it had a personality all its own. It tried to bring me over to the dark side.
Is that what corruption is capable of? This is astounding.
Oh my. I don't know, those are some crazy eyes. I wonder if she really is the reason for the corruption, and that I guess she just wants to see how it works.
This all sounds like science fiction. The rate at which the raptures have evolved is astonishing.
Red Shoes? Why do you sound like that?
Huh?
You seem happy about this.
Oh, well, you could say that corruption is my own creation.
I knew it. It's freaking her. She's the one that corrupted. I was like thinking how Cinderella got corrupted. And it was that tea.
How can I ever atone for my sins?
Oh my gosh, I just realized her face here is like all like shattered out here in this mirror. So that's like, I'm guessing that's just foreshadowing that she's like the bad guy. Red Shoes here.
I'll never be able to defeat the raptures at this rate. The raptures are infinite, while we're finite in number.
A grounded assessment, to be sure.
So, we have to go big. That's the only way we'll be able to turn the tide.
Did you have anything in mind?
I believe so. No, actually, I'm certain I do. But it will be incredibly difficult. Close to impossible, in fact.
So this is the past.
But we have to make it happen. As the goddesses, we must protect humanity.
What's your plan? Do you think we stand a chance?
Even if we didn't, we have to try. That's our job. So, Red Shoes, never give up. I'll take the first step. All you have to do is follow me. I'll become humanity's savior. I need you on my side. I have to go. We'll meet again.
Goodbye, Rapunzel. I wish you luck. Having hope in a situation where you can't win. Wouldn't siding with the
Oh my.
Raptures solve this problem?
Crazy eyes.
At first, corruption was a bagatelle, something trivial which momentarily paralyzed NIKKEs. However, the way it operated was somewhat unorthodox. It didn't affect the nervous system, nor any other part of the body. So, I was curious as to how it could induce paralysis. Every NIKKE's brain has something called a nymph. Have you heard of it? It injects information into the brain and then backs up all the information contained within the brain. In the initial stage, corruption forces its way into this nymph to issue a command not to move. The important thing was that it touched the nymph. It's that simple. This is where I saw the future. A future where we don't lose. A future where humanity wins this war. It's simple. We simply need to be on the same side.
Oh my.
I didn't have the necessary skills to affect the nymph, so I started investigating this corruption phenomenon. And I discovered something remarkable. Corruption comprises a code that even humans can understand. This was a revelation. I tried inputting simple commands from the corruption process into the NIKKEs. You know what happened? They started moving according to the command that was input. It was fascinating. So, I implanted my own personality data into the corruption code and modified it to have the subject think in the same manner as a rapture. This was also a resounding success. The NIKKEs infected by the corruption only repeated actions which were beneficial to the raptures. I was overwhelmed with joy. I had discovered a way for humanity to coexist with the raptures.
So like, I'm guessing that voice, that mirror voice in Cinderella's head, that was that code being played out, maybe.
The raptures are our enemy. An enemy we must defeat. But if we switch our way of thinking and proceed with the mindset that raptures are our allies, then we don't need to fight anymore.
I mean, I feel like that's only beneficial for NIKKEs, right? Like, what about the humans? I don't know how they... How does this work? How can they coexist in peace?
We can truly achieve harmony. But there was a big problem. The corruption injected with my personality had very obvious limitations. It didn't last long. It either got attacked by the nymph and died, or physically destroyed the brain. My personality data was inferior and unable to perform a diverse range of actions. I had gone as far as I could with my own skill set. I became painfully aware of my limitations. So, I implanted this improved corruption code in the raptures and returned them.
In the raptures?
I trusted the raptures. If the raptures had achieved such incredible evolutionary progress in a short period, with this improved corruption code, I firmly believed that they would be able to hone it to perfection, and they did not disappoint. When the raptures returned with the new and improved corruption code, I felt as if I had the entire world in the palm of my hand. Although it had become something unique to raptures, something that humans could not understand, it was perfection personified. That was what created you, Anichiro, the fruit of my labor.
And I'm guessing somehow it was Netzi?
That was how the raptures responded to the peace treaty I sent out. I proposed that we could live together in harmony. You, Anichiro, are a symbol of peace between the raptures and humanity. You are a perfect being, the most beautiful being. If you had a beastly beauty when you were corrupted, now your beauty is absolute. Tell me more. Tell me everything about yourself. How are you feeling? Do you still want to live for the raptures? How does it feel when you see a NIKKE? Is there a difference from before?
I mean, just based on that dream, like, they're talking about, like, showcasing her abilities against Nikke's. I'm sure something happened on her feelings on Nikke's.
Do you sleep? Can you taste? Do the raptors attack you? Do you feel like you are out of place? Do you want to kill humans? Do you want to save them? Do you still hear voices? How long can you hold your breath? Tell me. Tell me everything, Enichiro. Please.
I have a question.
Ah, questions are also good. What is it?
Are you the one who implanted the corruption in me?
Yes. I did it during your last maintenance check.
Why me?
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was the tea.
Because you're the most perfect Nikke amongst us. The result of the rapture-improved corruption combined with your perfection. I had no doubt that the results would be sublime. The Raptures realized that too. That's why they modified you to be omnipotent. The ultimate masterpiece, jointly created by me, the Raptures, and Ave. Is such beauty even moral? It's almost blasphemous.
Did you do this to the others as well?
No, not yet.
Yet.
I didn't want to waste any precious subjects until I confirmed your outcome.
When did you come up with the idea of coexisting with the Raptures?
A while ago, when I was still human.
Why did you apply to become a Grimm's model?
In order to spread my beliefs, I required power. I had to climb up the ranks. Rather than coming from a priest or VTC researcher, the words of a goddess would carry much more influence.
Are you saying you want to infect all Nikkes?
Yes.
How have you not been found out yet?
I'm aware that others would consider me insane. It's that awareness that has allowed me to remain undetected. I was surprised that they wanted to do a brain scan, but it didn't amount to much. Enichiro, it's destiny. How else could everything have fallen into place so perfectly? You must guide me. You must guide everyone on the heretic path, on the path to harmony.
One last question.
Please ask.
Is there a reason why I shouldn't kill you now?
Because I'm going to help you. Now we can begin to walk the path toward peaceful coexistence with the Raptures. Not many people will understand, but I will see my plan through. I simply need you to remain a symbolic figure. I'll take care of everything else. So, Enichiro, with
Alright. Just straight up just unaliving her? Dang. Okay. Wow. I did wonder if she is also... Like, because I know there's also, like, other heretics, too. The only one that I guess, seen the first story of is, I think, Modernia. Like, there's this whole thing with Chatterbox, Snow White, and Modernia. That's how far I went in the story. But yeah, I do wonder if she's responsible for those, like, you know, people like Modernia getting corrupted and stuff. Or maybe it just, like, spread it out on its own. A beam of light from Glass Slippers pierces through Red Shoe's core. She collapsed lifelessly to the ground.
Don't call me that.
Cinderella lowers her head and cradles her face in her hands, sobbing silently. Cinderella quickly raises her head. Red Shoe's moving. Oh, what? She's still alive?
How? I pierced her core straight through.
Oh my. Both of Red Shoe's legs twist and contort at unnatural angles. Oh my. What a sight. She then charges at Cinderella while frantically swinging her appendages. The flailing legs ceaselessly pound on Glass Slippers.
Her appendages are moving even after the main body has been taken out.
Is it just like her legs maybe just being in control? Like maybe she's not alive, but her legs have like a mind of their own. The Red Shoes move like a marionette with the strings attached. Glass Slippers fires a light beam, severing both of Red Shoe's legs from her body, like a sword through the air. Oh my. Red Shoes once again falls lifelessly to the floor. The two detached legs wander around aimlessly, as if lost and not knowing where to go. After a while, they disappear into the darkness.
You're still breathing?
Oh, how happy I would be to be turned into a heretic.
Red Shoe's eyes glow faint as her life slips away, and her movement ceases.
It was you. This is all because of you. You caused all
Oh,
this
look,
pain
tears.
and misery. Damn you!
Cinderella?
Huh?
Red Shoes!
Is she dead?
I wonder if they're going to believe that, you know, like I don't know if they're going to see this and think that she's evil again, like corrupted again.
What's going on? Explain!
Cinderella looks around with trembling eyes. The room, which is in shambles. Red Shoe's corpse with her legs amputated and a hole in her chest. And her standing beside the body. The faces of her comrades, unable to hide their fear and horror.
Did you do this?
No, it's not.
Cinderella?
It wasn't me. I mean, I did this to her, but she was trying to corrupt. She said that the corruption was her doing. She was trying to use it to...
What?
Gretel, glass slippers are solid, so I'll use acid.
Oh no, they're going to attack?
Roger, let's kill this heretic.
No, I'm not a heretic. I'm not Enichiro anymore. It's me, Cinderella.
Let me ask you a question then. You're saying Red Shoes is behind this corruption, and it was her who planted it inside you?
That's right. I can explain every...
Do you really expect us to believe that?
Come on.
There's no way Red Shoes would do something like that.
Yeah, this is such a bad, like, situation for her to be in.
You feel the same way, Siren? Then what about me? What about me? You think I would kill Red Shoes without cause? Why isn't anyone hearing out my side of the story? Why I did it, or what happened? I'm back. I'm all better now. Why don't you believe me? Why didn't any of you? When I saw you all a while ago, why didn't anyone ask if I was okay? Huh? When you all look at me, what do you see?
Cinderella's question is greeted with a silence.
Okay, I understand now. Even after what I put you through, you were willing to meet with me. I'm grateful for that. But I guess I had the wrong impression. You simply wanted to see a monster. You wanted to hurt a monster.
Cinderella begins to levitate.
Cinderella, don't follow me, or I'll kill you where you stand.
Cinderella disappears, leaving her former colleagues standing amongst the ruined room. They silently stare up at the sky where Cinderella disappeared. Cinderella wakes up from her sleep and stares blankly out from the window into space. At the point where the horizon meets the cloudless sky, as tears fall down her face, the sun sets. As she falls back to sleep, Cinderella weeps. Cinderella wakes up from her sleep and stares blankly out of the window into space. At the point where the horizon meets the cloudless sky, as tears fall down her face, the sun sets. As she falls back to sleep, Cinderella weeps. Cinderella wakes up from her sleep, and suddenly, she realizes what she must do.
My life is no longer a beautiful fairy tale. I am a traitor to humanity. A monster. A heretic. That's the way my story has been written. A failed story. A fairy tale that is not beautiful must be erased. Glass slippers. Full contact.
The glass slippers floats and unfolds. The panels, which only a few moments ago were emitting a barrage of light beams and was designed to be aimed at the scourge of mankind, turn to Cinderella. Cinderella closes her eyes. In her mind, the image which arises is not the goddess squad she so longed to be a part of. Not the Nikkes and humans who perished and suffered by her hand. Not the researcher who turned the gun on himself right before her eyes. no Red Shoes, whom she killed in murderous rage. It was one who appeared out of nowhere during her agony.
Cinderella,
Cinderella thought she was hearing voices.
get up.
Okay. I don't know how she found Cinderella. Which I'm guessing, with Cinderella, she like ran far and wide. Then Abe, I thought she died. And then she's still alive somehow. I guess repaired, yeah. It's just, she got beheaded, right? During the beginning. With trepidation, she opens her eyes. Abe is standing before her.
Turn glass slippers off, you idiot.
Huh? How did you find me? Answer me. How did you find me? Answer me!
I thought you would be here.
What?
You always said that someday, when this was all over, you'd want to spend your days in a place where the cloudless sky meets the horizon.
Cinderella looks out the window. Outside, the cloudless sky and the horizon intermingle.
After you ran away, I looked for a place that matched that description. I assumed that you would have thought that everything was over. There were a few places that fit the bill, but this one was the furthest. So I figured that's where I'd find you.
Did I say that?
You did.
I don't remember.
I do.
Why are you here?
To take you away.
Where?
Anywhere but here.
Wherever it is, I'm not going. I will stay here.
And do what? Die?
Yes.
I can't allow that.
I don't need your permission.
That's where you're wrong. I created you. So I say when you get to die. Come on, get up.
Abe takes Cinderella's hand, and she flinches.
I told you to get up.
What are you trying to do?
Get up so we can have some snacks and chat.
Abe tugs at Cinderella, but she doesn't budge.
Come on, please.
Forget about me.
No.
I said forget about me. I've become a monster. I'm no longer beautiful. I stood in the goddess's way. I killed many humans, and my own comrade. I've ruined everything. There's no reason for me to live.
You have to live.
Why?
Abe sits down in front of Cinderella.
Because I want to be the best engineer this world has ever known.
The music.
You are
Inspirational.
my creation, my greatest masterpiece. It can't end like this. I can't let you end it all on such a miserable note. Otherwise, I would have created something which didn't amount to anything. No, this isn't where the story ends. Your story can only come to a close when you're at your most beautiful.
I already have too much blood on my hands. I'm not beautiful anymore. My story has been tainted. There's no happy ending for me anymore. A fairy tale, which is no longer beautiful, should be erased.
I've always been watching you. I didn't want to miss a single moment. Your perseverance towards achieving your goals, your refusal to give up, your way of thinking, the future, your dreams. I watched it all. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe I could create a masterpiece such as yourself. I couldn't take my eyes off you. You were so beautiful.
Huh?
You always had a captive audience in me. Your attention was focused on the Goddess Squad. You wanted to be part of them. To be honest, I wasn't terribly interested in them, because you were more beautiful. You were shining bright like a diamond, and you were right in front of me. So why would I look at inferior beings that were far away? You were the most beautiful being that I ever created. My goddess of victory.
Hey, she said the line. The title.
Goddess of victory.
That's why it can't end here. My goddess of victory must shine the brightest and be the most beautiful. Let's rewrite it. Let's rewrite this fairy tale which has gone astray. You're still alive. It's not over yet. There's still a chance to rewrite the story as many times as we want. It's only the first chapter that's finished. There's still a long way to go until the ending. There's bound to be plenty of twists and turns along the way. Let's create a happy ending.
But I've already killed so many people.
You weren't you.
I stood in the way of the goddess squad.
That's not what you intended.
I became the enemy of the entire human race.
It's not your fault.
I even killed Red Shoes with my own hands.
You must have had a good reason for what you did. I trust you. No matter what happens, I will always trust you. I'm blinded by your light and your beauty.
Ave.
Look, Cinderella.
Abe and Cinderella look at glass slippers. Whoa. It's very bloody. Their reflection is stained with blood.
What do you see?
A monster covered in blood.
Don't be a fool.
Oh yeah, of course, if you wipe out the blood, it's not gonna look that bad.
That can be wiped away, no matter what it's covered in. That doesn't change what's underneath.
Okay, that's a good way to see it, I would say.
Look, it's all clean. Whenever you're struggling, don't allow your image to define you. Instead, look at your true self. What do you see now?
When you look at me, what do you see, Ave?
I can't see anything. I'm too starstruck. What do you see?
Me.
Who are you?
Cinderella.
And what kind of person is Cinderella?
Someone who betrayed humanity and killed a lot of people.
What do you mean? It's not an Ichiro who is reflected here. It's Cinderella. So I'll ask you again. What kind of person is Cinderella?
A person who, when in despair, received help from the goddesses and then idolized them. Someone who wanted to stand on the battlefield alongside them and applied for that privilege. Who worked really hard and became a second-generation Grimm's model. A person who took great pride in that truth. Someone who took thousands, tens of thousands of tests, who always strived to achieve the best results, who never gave up on her dreams, who was always proud and full of confidence. A person who loved their comrades, someone who loved humanity, a person who loved myself, the most beautiful person in the world.
And this Cinderella you're describing, what did she want to do?
Defeat those who would harm humanity and protect the human race, to rewrite the story.
That's better. Let's do it. Let's rewrite it. I'll be in the front row watching. I'll be your mirror. I'll watch you become your true self.
Okay. You've watched over me all this time. Even if everyone turned their backs on me, you would remain by my side. For you, I will continue my story.
When you become
Heck yeah.
exhausted and you can't stand to look at yourself, when the mirror's surface becomes smudged and dirty, just remember my eyes watching you. That's where you'll find the most beautiful goddess of victory this world has ever seen.
Alright, so yeah, I think we're now at the last part of this video, this stream here, where I'll just do some polls. Let me go and open up the ones here. I haven't opened these up in a while. We can do 3 of these. Did I get anyone good? Nope. What about these over here? Can also do 3. Oh. I guess I already got them, apparently. Because these are just copies. Frick. I did not get anyone. 279. Like, I can get one of these, like, right away if I want. But I'd rather, like, wait for me to get one of them. And then I'll spend the other. As for the story, yeah, it's been really cool so far. I gotta say, I feel like it's been a good ending. I guess a good stopping point with that. And then when we get back, that'll be like the actual finale for the story. And then we'll see if, like, in the polls we can actually get Grave and Cinderella. I don't know, the more that I look like Grave over here, look at that freaking weapon, man. I might just use the pity on her. She looks so cool. Like, she looks so badass. Like, I like the whole look to her and stuff. I think I might just use my pity on her if I don't get anyone here still. Like, I might just do that. Anyways, yeah, I think that'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good